What is up, everybody? It's Oververse TV today, and another day on social media. Social media is a wild place, I must say, because we see the most craziest comments ever made on social media, especially on Twitter. So, this guy is saying, so apparently Microsoft is showing Starfield ads on YouTube videos to boost their trailer interactions. Phil must be very desperate. Laughing emoji. Now what? Now you read this, you're like, what is this guy talking about? So a company advertising their product is now desperation. It reeks of desperation. It's very desperate. Like what? It's a big company advertising their product. Like how is that desperate? Like when I was younger, there used to be a show called Kids That Say the Darndest Things, starring Bill Cosby. Even have like a bunch of kids on there just saying like the most craziest things they thought about. Like if you ask like a 5 year old like why do people got to go to work? And then he would say like, because people, I don't know, the kid would probably say a weird answer to it, like some crazy answer to it. Then it'll be a whole segment like, hey, this kid said the darndest things because they have the craziest explanations about, I guess, like things they don't know nothing about. So same things with these fanboys, these Sony guys in general. They just say the darndest things at this point because it's like, when you just read the statement, you're just like, what are you talking about? This is a company advertising their product. It's like, I, I'm just like your mind is just blown. It's just like just blown when I read this stuff on social media. So we're gonna read some of these comments, and he doubled down. He doubled down on his statement. That's the crazy thing. So he says, "Bruh." Then he's showing you the Bethesda ad has 6.9 million views because they're advertising. I guess the game, so it goes to their YouTube channel views or whatever. But it's like it's a company advertising their product. Like how is that desperate? It just doesn't make any sense. And this person says, just like Sony did with Horizon Forbidden West, for the last 3 weeks, I guess Sony must be desperate. 6.8 million views in 3 weeks versus 6.7 million views in 3 days. Great to see Sony fanboys just pushing their false narrative again. it's like, it's like, especially if you're like, if you specifically go for like watch gaming content, they're gonna show you ads that's like gaming oriented. And it's like Starfield is a gaming, it's a gaming piece, gaming product. They're gonna show you an ad for it. So I just don't get these guys. These guys aren't making sense at this point. Just aren't making sense. So he said, like this whole Starfield situation, this game being exclusive to Bethesda. I guess the Sony guys are just finally realizing that hey, this game is actually exclusive. Like you need to buy an Xbox or PC to play this game. You had people from Bethesda apologize for the game being exclusive, and now you got other guys saying that them advertising Starfield is not desperation. Them advertising is desperation. Like this is crazy. This is some crazy stuff around the Starfield situation. So he says, dude, Horizon Forbidden West has 247,000 likes and Starfield has only 25K. How would you explain that? Like, who cares? Oh no, big businesses are marketing their product the desperation. I was like, yeah, really, this is the sarcasm in this post because it's like, this is a crazy notion that a business will advertise their product. And it's desperation. Meanwhile, Sony just throws a trailer on YouTube and shares on social media 10 million views. Sony trailers attract the audience. I've seen Game Pass ads on covers like noodles and Pringles. Desperation at its finest. So that's desperation, okay. If your product is so good, it will advertise itself. So they're saying you don't even need to advertise your products anymore. Like what? You say they don't need to advertise their products. It's just the logic of these guys are just. Oh, but look, he's a Sony fanboy. Look, he has the character from I think it's the movie Django with a PlayStation hat on. If your product is so good it will advertise itself, you don't need to shove it down our throats every minute. Tell me about it. It's like a big bag of Doritos with a PS5, so you go to PS5 or something like that. Like you would think this bag of Doritos is made by Sony or something about it. It's just that the PS5 just logo is just blatantly on the bag of Doritos. Like this is pretty wild. But that's not a problem. That's not reading of desperation. But Xbox having Game Pass logo on some Pringles is desperation though, or some noodles like you said. Well, it's called advertising. So the desperation of the ponies is great. Xbox supremacy is affecting the poor people PlayStation. No games. Dude named his whole profile of a character from a game he can't even play. I guess he meant to say he can't even play. I mean, unless you go back 10 years. Yeah, okay, so you meant to say he can't even play. Okay. Whoa, Sony was desperate too. Yeah, it's like a big Last of Us Part 2 advertisement. And like I don't think most people care. People realize that these big companies are gonna advertise a product. Like I believe like even like I think it was New York City. They have the whole like train or some train system covered in Spider-Man stuff, or like the Spider-Man 2018 game when that came out. Nobody had a problem with that because it's like, hey, the company's gonna advertise a product, but it's a problem now because the Starfield is advertising, because Microsoft is advertising Starfield. So advertising is bad, and the guy just has to seriously like think like, oh, what? You mean this thing PlayStation does for all the AAA games, clown? Don't make me get my belt. That's called marketing for a brand new IP. You think Sony doesn't spend two? They plaster PlayStation ads all over the NHL. LOL. Talk about desperate, yikes. I see PlayStation ads 100 times more than Xbox. Speaking of advertising, I just saw this on the street. Starfield, not on PS5. We apologize. Xbox exclusive. That's pretty funny if that was real. That would be hilarious if this was real right here. I seem to remember Sony plans to advertise Spider-Man on the sides of skyscrapers and on trains. Yeah, I remember. I remember the train part. I was just talking about that. I don't know about the sky. I don't remember the skyscraper part, but so Xbox buying aspects on YouTube is pennies, dude. LOL for a game that's released. Are you new to YouTube? Every big game gets ads a ton. For real, especially when you see a mobile game advertising ads that isn't even in their game. You mean a company is advertising their product? Just craziness right there. Horizon Forbidden West must have scared the living daylights out of them. Smells like desperation. Really? You got more people go up with the same statement. Okay. Bro, that's called advertising. Literally every company under the sun does it. These dudes are calling marketed desperation. I've seen it all. Yeah, yeah. Each and every day, it's like I see something new on social media. It's just like makes you go, wow. Like this is just the fanboys just say the darndest things, like that TV show. Just say the darndest things. Redfall as well. I want to look for a song, and then a Redfall advertisement popped in. Okay. He is a fridge beat all the games. Pretty sure the fridge is beating some PlayStation games videos on YouTube as well. Delicious how worried these gamers are as Microsoft ascends and surpasses. It must be hard being that effing stupid. The constant war is fighting over plastic boxes again. If you were at a company, would you not advertise a product? I understand I'm not like on a platform, but throwing logic out the window is the worst look. The pony armchair developer that once proclaimed PC is holding back PS5 now is an expert in marketing. All corporations ads are on YouTube videos. I saw one shaking my head. No one looks like ass, and they know that they know if they showed gameplay, it would have turned into another meme. I didn't think ads affected the trailer. Thought they were separate. Since when is advertisement desperation? Everybody wants to know that answer. That this guy, everybody wants to know that answer when it's become desperation. F Coke and Pepsi must be both desperate then. Isn't this just called marketing? Laughing emoji. I'm a Sony fan, but this even annoys me. Of course, you're going to show ads on YouTube to gain new fans. That's common sense. Yeah, that's like advertising 101. Remember the creepy PS3 baby ad? It haunts my dreams. I have no idea what he's talking about. I kind of want to look and see what he's talking about later on after this video. And people saying that is normal too. And people saying this is normal. LOL. It's normal when the game is going to be released soon, but for a game that may be released. Wait. And people saying this is normal. LOL. It's normal when the game is going to be released soon, but for a game that maybe will release in 2022. Laughing emoji. Damn, advertising your game, that is madness. Kind of like Sony covering buses and buildings and ripped apart artwork. Funny, for like a month, there were paid Ratchet and Clank ads on Twitter. I'm a PlayStation fan and the PS5 is my main platform, but this here is a reach and a half. You mean to tell me that a huge company is throwing the new product off in ads? No S. As Sony does the same thing along with Nintendo. Hell, we would be seeing Sonic ads if Sega is kind of dead. LOL. Do you think before you tweet LOL advertise is normal in literally every industry? Yeah, this is common sense to everybody, but it's not common sense to this guy. Like, this is the most craziest thing I've seen. So ads, advertised marketing is desperation now. Like, this is pretty crazy. I failed to compute. I think everybody fails to compute what this guy is talking about. You're not the only one. Sony does this too. LOL. Everybody does this. Every company advertises their stuff on YouTube and like it's the common sense. Whoa! Advertise a new game. How could they? How dare a company advertise? It's called marketing. It's been around a way to sell products since forever. Easy now, you fuzzy little man peach. What? What? Okay. Dude, it's called marketing. Everyone does it. Biggest chitty on earth. I don't know what that word means, but he probably cursed him out. I don't know what that means. Wow, this is scary. This is creepy right here. Let's scroll past that one. This is such a cringe tweet, and this is coming from a PlayStation owner. My house has more PlayStation consoles in it than Xbox, and everyone here will classify that tweet as cringe. Console wars clown. The desperation of the ponies is great. The Xbox supremacy is affecting the poor people PlayStation. No games. They're advertising their games now? What the F? Who does that? Like, who would even put their trailer online as an ad? Trailers are only for E3. They don't exist for the rest of the year. We could say that about Ratchet and Clank ads, so what's your point? Phil has been desperate for a while now.
You must be one of them trolls, huh? Yeah, you troll.
No, okay. Hey man, did you forget Miles Morales trailer? Okay. I guess this is the advertisement too, that's the same thing. So advertising a game is bad. Guess that PS5 ad I got was pretty desperate. Let's see. Yeah, someone include the video right here. No need to beat a dead horse, but people are like, this guy is crazy. Like, what are you talking about? This a big company that don't advertise their product as common sense, but apparently that just reeks of desperation now to this guy, which just doesn't make any sense to me. So definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.